Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a monthly reading for December 2023 for the sign of Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind though, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything is going to resonate with everyone. Don't try to force anything to fit if it's not matching your energy. This is also a timeless reading, so if you're seeing this at some point after December 2023, that's just a good indicator that the messages here are more relevant to you than they would have, at this point in time, than they would have been then. Okay. Let's get into it and see what is going on with you. Six of Swords. Okay. It looks like you are making a transition of some kind at this time in your life, or at least, considering it, because it feels necessary for you at this point. And it's going to be like taking you to a place where you're going to feel a lot more peace, a lot less stress. It's almost this energy of like this transition period. It's like you're moving through a sort of a portal. Like I'm seeing like the eye of a needle. It may feel a little bit constricting at first, but it is like it's in your best interest to move through this, to like not resist it, to allow yourself to be guided through this period. So it seems from everything we've got going on here that you've been experiencing a sort of dark time in your life, like dealing with grief, loss. This may be the absence of someone that you were connected to romantically in the past. It doesn't have to be a past romantic connection though. This could be some other situation that has caused you a lot of grief, a lot of sadness. And there's this energy of like you being in like a period of healing, coming to terms with some sort of loss, whatever the nature is. But what you've been struggling with is feeling like secure within yourself, like comfortable being alone, or like comfortable making the adjustment after losing whatever has exited your life. But you have a new opportunity coming in that is going to help you feel a little more solid, a little more stable and grounded, and also sort of stir up passion within you. This could also affect your creativity. There's a few options here. It could be like a new project that you're starting that's going to allow you a sense of like integration and alignment within yourself. This is if this feels like a more personal journey to you, like maybe you lost a job and are pursuing a creative interest of yours that's going to be more aligned for you than whatever you have lost. If this is a romantic situation, once you allow yourself to move on and let go of attachments from that previous connection, your energy will shift in a way that opens you up to a new opportunity with a new person that feels much more aligned for you. Okay, let's clarify these a bit and get a little more detail about what's going on here. We'll start with the Six of Swords. Yeah, sitting around in these like feelings of like what you've lost, what you're feeling the absence of, is like affecting your ability to be happy. And when you allow yourself to like do the work of processing your grief, processing your feelings, it's going to create this change for you. That's going to open you up to a space of being able to feel happy, joyful again, feeling successful in your life. Particularly, you know, if this was like the loss of a job, you may be feeling like a little down on yourself about your ability to like provide and feel like on top of things, like being able to make ends meet. But you know, if this was a person, this was someone that you had a lot of like conflict with, you guys weren't on the same page from like a mental, emotional perspective. And when you allow yourself to you know, grieve, have gratitude for the experience, but then like allow yourself to look forward and have hope of like connecting with something better, then it's going to like it's like this the cloud that's been hanging over you is going to part so that the sun can shine through and create more of a sense of warmth and like positivity in your life. Let's look at the Three of Swords here. And regardless, once again, of if this is a more of like a financial situation that's been lost or a relationship that's been lost, whatever was happening in that situation, it left you feeling sort of like jaded, separate, like sort of left out. And it wasn't providing this sense of like being a part, like a mutual part of a team that you desired. Like whether you felt like your employer like didn't have your best interest in mind and like wasn't like I'm getting this like this energy of like someone being excluded all the time, just sort of like pushed aside, like letting other people like step over you for promotions, and just like getting this general feeling that you were sort of being neglected and not cared for, perhaps in like some of the ways that you saw your coworkers being cared for. And if this is a relationship It's this energy of like you and your partner not being on the same page, like as I mentioned before, and really finding it difficult to like find a common ground and build something together in a balanced way. It felt more like the truth of the matter is that the scales were tipped more towards one side than the other, and you were feeling a bit neglected in this partnership. Like you were always having to sacrifice and like not having your needs met, even though like you tried to like put more energy into it to sort of shift things and balance things out. But it wasn't what you were dreaming of. And at some point, you were forced into a situation where you had to lose faith in the connection and the possibility of it growing into something more stable. Definitely something about a lack of like fair and balanced communication. Like their opinions and desires were always like taking precedence over yours. And it's like either a situation where you had to decide to leave for your own well-being, or it just came to a point where like this person like devalued you enough and like didn't see any reason to keep doing that with you, and sort of set you aside and really hurt you. Let's look at this 9 of Pentacles. I'm also getting this message that it could have been like regardless again of like the like employer or romantic situation scenario, there's this vibe of like it not being a peaceful place to be, like it being a rather like toxic and abusive environment. Like there could have been a lot of gossiping either way, either like your partner going behind your back and like talking shit about you to like other people that you knew mutually, or like coworkers like gossiping about you and like sort of like ostracizing you. But it's like you were able to see the truth of the situation like eventually. And it may have been like a situation of like gaslighting as well, where these people would like talk behind your back and then try to act like they didn't, and like try to make you feel like unsettled in yourself, like trying to convince you that you were like crazy. It was like just your imagination, when like you had evidence of the truth of it, that these people really were going behind your back and like talking down about you. There is this element here that for some of you this could be a past situation. But I am picking up on this energy that it could be something that you're currently dealing with, and you're like sitting in that pain and like sort of like a freeze response, not knowing which way to go, what sort of decision to make, and having difficulty around that. But there is some sort of event that either like did or will be occurring that's sort of like a final straw that may make it easier for you to get yourself out of this situation, or actually may remove you from this situation. Like spirit pushing things ahead for you because the decision isn't being made, and it's critical for you to not be in this situation any longer. It's like whatever this situation is, it's like a signal to you that this is a part of your life where you are in misalignment, and like you may have been receiving like hints to go in a different direction and sort of ignoring them, like giving people the benefit of the doubt, and like not deciding to move on from it. And it's like at some point there's this energy of like you being forced out of this situation for like your own good. And if it comes to that, or if it had to come to that, that may be leaving you feeling a little like even more unsettled, more unsure about the situation, because you did not come to make it yourself. It may feel more of like a rejection that has you like questioning your self-worth. But there is a new opportunity for you here to connect with. Let's look a little bit at that, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, okay, so, someone from your past may be coming back in to offer this opportunity in some way. This could be an ex that you had a better connection with. This could be like someone you knew from childhood that you haven't seen in a long time coming in with this opportunity. And that goes both ways. It's like this could be like someone that's a prospective romantic partner, or this could just be like a friend you haven't talked to in a long time that's going to offer you a different perspective on your situation. And it's like it's going to inspire you to do something different, to choose a different path. Like this cycle that you've been in is ending and closing out regardless of how quickly or slowly that happens, and whether you choose that for yourself or let it take shape on its own. But once that closes out, a new cycle begins. And whoever this person is that's coming in with this sort of like support, it could be like an offer or an idea, but they're going to be communicating with you and inspiring you to be nurturing and compassionate toward yourself. They may be like encouraging you and inspiring you to like start your own business. Either doing something completely different, or like taking the knowledge from like this like previous scenario and like making it your own, like doing that sort of work for yourself rather than like for other people. And that's going to offer you a lot, like open up a space for you to be a lot more abundant, a lot more grounded and stable feeling in your life. And, if this is a potential romantic partner, this is someone that's going to be mirroring back to you, like how to care for yourself better, how to have come into a space where you're like putting a barrier up to people walking over you, like being more confident. And I get the sense that they would also be very like nurturing and supportive of you from like an external perspective, not just like encouraging you to do that for yourself as well. Okay, let's look at the Lovers. Yeah, this is an opportunity for a fresh start, but like it does require like you to be in this space of like not holding yourself back, like not holding yourself and limiting yourself by thoughts of what has happened to you in the past. This very well could be a new financial opportunity for you, or if this is a love situation, this is something that feels much more real to you in a way that it hasn't with this past person or with like other people that you've been involved with. Like that sort of like imbalanced, like gaslighting, manipulative energy. It feels very fake. And this new person will feel much more genuine. You'll be able to feel much more vulnerable with them. If you are like exploring a new career path, this is going to like open you up, like by the end of the month, of feeling more free, like not placing limitations and like doubts on yourself about your ability to do this. And like regardless of what scenario this is taking, there's this like internal transformation that's happening for you. It's like something about going through this process is kind of like it's like creating an awakening scenario for you. There is like this period of healing that you're either going through or have been in. That's like, it's like elevating your energy like from the inside out. That's going to allow you to move forward with a lot more confidence, like feeling more integrated within yourself. You've been having a lot of anxiety and fear and worry about what the future holds, but this period is coming to an end. Whoever this person is that you're going to talk to, they're going to be very emotionally open and like be able to hold space for you so that you can have that experience as well in a way that you haven't been able to in this past scenario, because you felt the need, this has felt threatening, and like you've had to like shut down and like protect yourself, and it's like caused this sort of cycle of like doubting yourself, questioning yourself, having anxiety about your ability to to like do things on your own, but you are perfectly capable of doing what you need to do for yourself. But there is this process of sort of like working through some of your fears, and this person is going to sort of like help support you through that. And there could be that's interesting. There's this message. It's like you could like initially like connect or like reconnect with this person through music in some like way, shape, or form. Like maybe like share, like having like talking online and like sharing music with one another, or like meeting one, like running into one another at some sort of like concert or something of that nature. And also, this may not actually be someone that you've like known and have a past history with in this life. This could be someone who's like soul you know and recognize like when you like happen to come together in whatever way, that like you instantly feel this connection with them. Like you recognize them even though you've never met them before, and then like things will flow naturally between you, and it will be a very positive relationship that like helps you through this transition to like move into this next stage of your life. Okay, let's look at the oracle and see if there's anything they would like to add before we close out. Choices and their consequences. Grace and generosity. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's like whatever this past scenario is, it's like you always had a choice to extract yourself from it and may be able to make that choice. And by not making that choice, you like, there's like a continuance of your suffering in that situation. And whatever the choice is impacts like the consequence that you experience. Like if you choose to like stay there and like sit in your fear and doubt, it's going to create some more of that before you finally move on. Or if you choose to extract yourself, it will open up this avenue all that much more sooner for you to move forward. And what's waiting for you on the other side is this experience of abundance, like feeling cared for, feeling successful, feeling like on top of your life, rather than feeling like you're like drowning in it, getting buried underneath it. And this benefactor energy is this person. They're going to show you a lot of grace and generosity, particularly like in how they communicate with you. You know, they may show you in like physical acts, like physical ways, but like communication is going to be like the primary avenue for receiving that positive energy that sort of like brightens up your life. And there is a need here for you to like tap into this energy of adaptability, to not allow yourself to be like stuck in the rigidity of like a holding pattern of what you've experienced in the past, and like expecting that more of that might be on the way for you. You have to be open to this change and open to not knowing, maybe like when you step forward into it, what it holds for you. It may feel like you're taking some sort of risk, like things are a little unsure, but it's like once you create that movement, it's like you're on the way. Like you'll be prepared for whatever comes your way once you get going, as long as you're like fully open to the change and like open to the blessings that are like available to come for you. And it's important to like take this perspective of like considering it an adventure, like rather being afraid of the unknown, let yourself be excited by it. Like thinking not of what could go wrong, but thinking of all the positive possibilities that could be out there for you, that you just have to open yourself up to exploring and going to connect with them. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Thank you for letting me read for you today. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can find details on how to do that in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you next time, Capricorn. Bye.